Speaking of observations, you told me the other day, this is going back to the very beginning of the podcast, kind of like how things are a lot different these days.
Mm-hmm.
But you were watching a movie recently and you were looking at it going, there's no way this could be made or even maybe showed on like TBS or TNT. Do you remember what movie that was?
I do. It was Ace Ventura. Ace Ventura which is a huge movie.
Oh,
it made Jim Carrey, and he was the most famous guy in the world because of it.
I saw that movie probably more in the theater than any other movie I've ever saw.
And it was fucking hilarious. It was great. Jim Carrey was amazing, right?
Yeah, he was great.
But if you watch that in 2022, you know what that movie's about? It's an entire movie making fun of a transgender person.
Oh, man.
An entire movie where they literally surround this transgender person, strip
It's so bad.
clothing off,
It's so bad.
and point and laugh.
And spin her around.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it was so
like,
bad.
Again, in the context of the time, it was a hilarious movie, right? Whatever. And looking back today, that would
my God.
that movie would be submarine so fucking fast, and Jim Carrey would have to, his career would be over.
Oh, and there's so many parts in that movie that are bad too. Like, I mean, it's so brutal.
Yeah, like when Einhorn kisses him.
Yeah.
And then he goes and he's like brushing out his mouth. It's like, oh no, you might have kissed a dude. Like, like
They're playing the music.
How terrifying. Yeah, the crying game music.
yeah.
How terrifying. You might have just kissed a dude.
Oh,
like,
God. Yeah.
And then it's the whole transgender thing. The whole, like he takes a
blowjob for a payment. Like the whole fucking movie is just horrible.
Yeah, which it was funny back then. I mean, again, people have to they have to allow for context of the time, which I think we have a hard time with looking back.
Yeah.
But that movie, looking back, I was like, wow, there isn't like one or two things in this.
Yeah, because I never even really thought about that until you started pointing out all this shit. I'm like, holy crap! I haven't even thought of that about that movie in years.
I hadn't either. No, and if you had asked me before I watched it, what my recollection would have been is it's hilarious.
Yeah, right. It's funny because like Jim Carrey was the funniest guy on the planet.
Like his characters are funny. His acting's funny. Like it's still funny. But if you watch the entire story,
oh God,
is about a transgender person and making fun of that person and also equating it with mental illness and a bunch of like.
Well, yeah, you're right. Because then they went to it's like he went crazy and he's like,
right. So mental illness, transgender, ridicule, homophobia. Like it's really bad if you sort of look at it through the lens of like how we would look at things today.
Maybe that's why Jim Carrey's like, I think I'm going to hang things up here. I'm going to retire.
Right. But that said, I don't look at it with that lens now. I look at it and go, okay, that couldn't happen today. But I hold it in the context that we had it then. I try to judge it based on the information that was available when they made it.